Greetings, all family and friends at Junction Church. I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you how we are going to be dealing with this new reality of the coronavirus and some of the steps that we're going to take to communicate with you. Now, for many of you know, the President of South Africa made the decision to prohibit all gatherings larger than 100 people. And we support him in this venture because we realize the difficult task they have of curbing the coronavirus. But at the same time, that means that we will not be able to have church services at Junction Church on a Sunday morning. However, don't despair. We have got some exciting news on how we are going to swim through this moment. And the first thing is we're going to be sharing sermons and messages with you on video every Sunday. And so what we're going to be doing is every single victory group leader is going to be opening up their homes so that you can have a small church service with your victory group where you guys are going to be listening to some of those messages, worshiping together with some of the songs that we're going to put on that same pack, and also pray together and enjoy the fellowship of God's people. Now, I realize there are some of you that may be sick, or maybe you having symptoms, and if that is you, we really encourage you not to go to those meetings. And I also realize there are some of you that are actually quite apprehensive about traveling in this time, and we really want to say, do not worry about that. Download the messages on a Sunday, share it with your family, and worship together in that way. I realize many of you might not be connected to a victory group, and for that, we are going to help you to connect. And so if you want to connect to a victory group, you can download the church app. Look for Junction Church after you've downloaded the Church Center app. You can go onto our website and click on the group section. There you can find Join a Victory Group, or you can email info@junctionchurch.org.za if you would like to be connected. Now, we realize this is a brave new world and a difficult reality for us to live in. I'd like to leave 3 thoughts with you on how we can navigate through this together. Firstly, we want you to know that each and every one of you is loved by this church, by Craig, Suzanne, the rest of the eldership team, by all the other leaders and victory group leaders. We want to make sure that you are taken care of, that someone is reaching out to you. We want to make sure that someone can pray for you if you are feeling sick, maybe you're feeling afraid. We want to be there for you. But also, we want to communicate more effectively with you. And so if you've got details that need to be updated, we really ask you and implore you to update your details by downloading our Church Center app or by emailing the email that I mentioned earlier. Secondly, there's been crises that have taken place for the last 2,000 years. And in all honesty, when we look at the church has always been the shining light in those moments. And we really trust and believe that we as Junction Church can be a shining light in this moment. We really trust that you are going to grow in your faith, that you're going to share with others, you're going to love others, you're going to share your hope, your conviction, and the fact that we hold the answers to life as well. And so I really believe that after this whole ordeal, your faith would have grown, and so would the kingdom have grown as well. And then lastly, I realize there is a lot of panic, there is a lot of anxiety that is going around, a lot of fear. And you know what? I think we all feel a tinge of that from time to time. I know many of you might be struggling with this whole concept of the virus itself. Maybe you are concerned about catching this virus, and maybe loved ones that you're concerned about. Maybe you have got a business that you are wondering, will this business even survive the economic fallout of all of this? And so I really trust and believe that we're going to get through this together. We are not minimizing the effect of the coronavirus, but at the same time, we want to maximize the fact that our God is in control, that He knows what is going on. He has not been caught by surprise. And so let's continue to have faith in the Lord our God. I'd like to encourage you with the following passage from Psalm 121, verse 1. And it says the following: I lift my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. And this is what we truly believe for all of us here at Junction Church. The Lord is at hand. Friends and family, do not be anxious. Keep on praying, keep on trusting. We've got faith in our God. We hope to connect with you this coming Sunday with our video message, and we hope you can enjoy it together in your victory groups. God bless you, and may God's mercy be upon you.